Rodas here with Mom Grace and Growth. Hey YouTube fam, how's it going? I'm here just, one eye on my baby's monitor and one eye on the camera. And I just wanted to take this time to just talk a little bit more about why I chose to start this channel and help fellow moms in overcoming mom guilt and other mom struggles. I talk to, older women that have been moms for, forever, and they still experience mom guilt. And I think it's one of those things that moms have taken on as if it's part of the package. Moms tend to, think that's a way of expression of love in a way, and they continue to endure mom guilt thinking this is normal because other moms experience it. But hey, guilt is not normal. Guilt is not the same. And if you're a Christian, you've probably heard this comparison of conviction versus condemnation. Guilt leans towards condemnation, not towards conviction. That's my personal opinion. I could be wrong. And I'm not like an ordained pastor or anything. I love Jesus. I follow him, and I try to follow him in all aspects, including mothering. And I find that guilt has symptoms of sin that kind of hold you back. When it's not something ordained by God is when it actually pulls you away from what you're destined to do. So when has mom guilt ever encouraged you to become a better mom? When has mom guilt fueled you to be better at what you're doing? So that is kind of why I feel like a lot of moms, are living this life thinking that's all there is to mothering. That's all there is to motherhood. I will not sit here and sanitize motherhood. I will not do that because I have two littles and it is hard. I think I'm close to 4 years with little sleep, by the grace of God, sanity is intact, and I will not sanitize motherhood. I will, though, say that there is joy in motherhood. There is, the word says, in my weakness, he is my strength. And I think the Lord allows for us to pull into that and to pull into him closer in that aspect because, we're so used to being self-sufficient. We're so used to being independent. And I got this in the Strong Women. And honestly, I can't do this without Jesus. I can't. It's real. I can't do it without the Holy Spirit. Yesterday, I'll tell you a quick story. Yesterday, my toddler was just crying, nonstop crying. And I know toddlers do that. And I know it's not my first time and she's done this before. This was particularly new because she missed a nap, sure. But really, she's missed naps before. And I was really unsure of what else to do, where I was like, babe, what's going on? And baby, what's going on? And talking through things, and thank God she's a great communicator. And I finally asked the Holy Spirit, help me, Lord. I'm not sure how to do what I need to do in this moment. I'm not sure how to comfort her. And I even tried, I know I've given practical tips before of hugging them a little closer, a little longer when they're experiencing those big emotions. And toddlers go through big emotions and they also don't know how to navigate it. And the thing that dropped in my heart to do was ask her what was funny throughout her day. And I was like, hey baby, what was the funny thing that happened today? And she said, oh yeah, when you flip me over your shoulder onto the bed. And I found that very funny, Mama, and starts giggling. And tears are rolling still, okay? And she starts giggling. And I was like, oh fun! Any other funny thing that happened? And she froze and started thinking, I guess that was the only funny thing she could remember, and went back to crying again. And in that moment, I knew my poor child is too overexhausted, but she's also not stopping to cry. So that's when I'm like, husband, your turn. And so I was braiding her hair. So I did her hair and I said, okay, what about daddy gets you ready the rest of the way? I did your hair. Bath was done, hair was done, and daddy can handle the rest. And she said, okay. And so we did it that way because Lord knows it was going to go on. And my husband, what he did was he started talking to her about her day and about his day, and started telling her funny things, and she giggled, and by the time she was dressed, it was like she was a new person. And things are unexplainable sometimes. And that's why I can't do this mothering thing without God. I can't do this mothering thing without the Holy Spirit. I can't do this mothering thing without Jesus. I also need practical tips. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to share with you encouraging quotes, encouraging, Bible verses, experiences like this story I just shared. And I hope you follow along. Don't forget to like this video, share it to any mom that you feel would benefit from it, and subscribe for more content. God bless.